May or may not be driving home right now, so I won't be answering comments. My screen's a little blurry. Let me just, there we go. Oh, at least I know that LA driver. Are you really on strike? I'm not gonna be paying a lot of attention right now. I'm gonna wait till I park the car. It's been a long day. Why is my car so shaky? What the hell? You see that? Why is it wobbling like that? Anybody else seen that wobble on that side of the screen? So you're on strike for one day? All right, we got a train, so. No, I drove for Uber today. Yeah, what is up with that? All right, hold on a second. What's up with that wobble? It's still wobbling even though nothing's moving. That is super distracting. Okay. I was gonna make a standalone video of why why I would want to drive, what I would like potentially be in favor of a strike, but why I don't think it's like, why I don't think it would work. I mean, I think a lot of you know my stance on this. I mean, I'll definitely go into more detail as the stream goes. I mean, you guys already know why I kind of don't want to do, why I don't feel strikes are like this are gonna have the result that they want. I'll go into more detail. The problem is, everyone, when I say I'm not against, like I'm against a strike, everyone takes that as some kind of like, oh, I'm pro Uber or whatever, and that's not the case at all. It's just like, the effort would literally be in vain. I could take off for 3 weeks. I could miss out on $5,000 or something for nothing, you know, all for naught. So that's why I'm not entirely of it, you know. I'm not in favor of it. I mean, the problem is, I saw Dave the Slave's thing. That didn't look like 3,000 people to me. That looked like 400, which is still a decent amount. That's a big turnout. That's pretty big. I mean, I don't know. He didn't really, from the little parts I saw, he wasn't really facing out too much. So, oh, I got a hater in here already. Okay. I'm just trying to keep it real, guys. I have very unpopular opinions, but I'll keep it real. Like I said, let me park the car so I can kind of manage the comments better if I'm driving home. And I'm probably gonna fall asleep early because I'm very tired. No, Peterson, it's a strike if you're telling people to not turn their apps off for a day. That's a strike. I've not done my taxes yet. I actually have to contact my accountant today. Fuck, it's Brad. You see that? Damn. No, that's another thing I saw on Dave's channel. Okay, so I saw on Dave the Slave's channel, all these people were honking in support of the protest, the strike. That's not support. Get out of your fucking car and picket. That's support. Like that shows you that's a real fucking, that's real support. If you park the car and join them in their you know, in what they're trying to do. What the fuck is honking gonna do? Seriously. Oh yeah, that ain't shit. That's like giving your girlfriend flowers. It's nothing. It's not gonna do nothing. It's the most pointless fucking way of showing support. You want to actually show support? Get out of your car and join them. That's support. I mean, that's overall, that's like, honestly, I think the rider community, we're super selfish. Like, that's all of us. I mean, I was a selfish guy. I'll admit that too. I'm a hella selfish guy. But like those people who were driving past the strike, if you had a passenger, you know, it's bullshit. No, I'm a fan of selfishness. I think selfishness is not a bad thing. I think it's a useful tool. But if you don't have a passenger and you're driving past the protest and you honk your horn, that ain't shit. Get out of your car and join them. Make your voice be heard. Don't let your fucking horn be heard. Don't let your horn be heard. Chris Martin, I'm having trouble deciphering your hatred for me right now, honestly. Fucking loser. Alright. I mean, how many other YouTubers out there actually fucking drive? It's a very low number. I'm giving my perspective as a driver. There's not very many of us. Not very many. All right, who the fuck? Chris, what does my self-esteem have to do with the strike? I just don't get it. I just don't, like, if you want support, you have to actually physically support it. You can't just like, hey guys, love you, bye. Like, that's not support. There you go. That's probably gonna be a few of them. Like I said, people think that me not agreeing with a strike is me shitting on drivers. That's not the case at all. I mean, they at least have the option to choose. If you want to drive for Lyft, drive for Lyft. I drove for all three companies today. One Love. Okay, that's a good idea, but that's just not. How do you get the word out to? There's 70,000 drivers in Chicago. How do you get the word out to? How do you get the word out to successfully to 40,000 people and not drive? Let's say you got 40,000 drivers and not drive for a week. That would send a message. That would get Uber to fucking, you know, to really kind of change. And that's the thing. A lot of drivers, the ones who aren't in the know, let's say you just didn't know there was a strike and 50,000 people were on strike in Chicago. The remaining drivers would be like, oh my God, this is awesome. Why would I ever get a job? I'm making all this money. That'd be the mentality of the guys who weren't dialed in, because you can't get them all. How are you going to reach out to all these drivers? They're not dialed in. That's the main issue. You can't do it through Facebook. You can't do it through social media. It's not the way exactly. You can't organize them. True story. In my group chat, true story, in my group chat, I had 300 something people, right? Everyone loves money. 300 something people. I made an invite for the Chicago Auto Show. 12 people said they're going to go in my group chat. 0. Like, it's fucking impossible to organize drivers. It is impossible. Because guess what? Also, a lot of drivers, they see that surge. They're like, they're definitely going to be thinking about short term versus long term. And then they'll be like, well, let me go get that. Let me go get the surge. Yeah, not if it, yeah, dude. Maybe 1% of the drivers in Chicago know me, honestly. Yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. There are people that do this as a hobby too, or just to get out of the house. It's not a start. I mean, you're literally appealing to less than 1% of the market, of the community of drivers. It's just not going to work. That thing's bright. Does that help? No. That thing's fucking hella bright. Sun's right in my eyes. No, I was not on strike today. 1K would not. Damn, Chris, you are a straight up fucking hating bitch. Jesus Christ, man. 40,000. There you go. This guy. Well, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't like the moves. I don't like the moves the apps are doing either. Honestly, I disapprove strongly of all this stupid shit they're doing. But I think while I commend the attempt to organize, it's just not gonna reach out to it's not gonna reach up to enough drivers. That's just my issue. I mean, until cities start implementing a TLC like New York, I don't think we can do anything, honestly. Until you get, my thumb is still fucked up, Jamari. Chris, you're fucking hating. This sweater is more than you make in a fucking month. No, I have ideas that can improve. That can improve a lot, and I've said this before, where it's good for Uber and it's good for the fucking drivers, and it's good for the passengers, and it's good for the company. But no one. It's like common sense isn't sense anymore. Yeah, no, if there was a legit commission, I would support that. I would absolutely support that in Chicago. Because that would definitely, I think it would be a headache for some drivers, yeah, but it would also kind of be more organizational. Honestly, that's be one of the things. If they ask me what would I do to change things, I'd be like, get rid of referrals. All of them. Get rid of referrals. I would say kill upfront pricing. Bring back the multiplier and raise the minimum fare. And rematches. Bring back rematches. Gotta make a room. Thank God I'm done driving. I had a one Lyft Lux ride today, which is the first Lux ride I've taken in a while, and no one's behind me, and like the car was clean, everything's clean, everything's good, and then he comes up, he's like, "Hey man, there's paint all over your car." I'm like, "What?" And I get out, and it was like dust, and I'm like, "Dude, you scared the fuck out of me, man." Good for you, Chris. Like, I'm done. I'm done. I drove a lot today, and I am done. I am a proud mutt. I cover the whole globe. Hispanic, Middle Eastern, European. I guess I'm doing all right. Kind of a disappointing Monday. Only made like 270. But I'm curious, like I said, I saw Dave's thing, and that didn't look like 3,000 drivers. Like, if you have a group of 3,000 drivers, you should, like, there should have been 3,000 fucking people there. There should have been 3,000 people there picketing. And that would look good as fuck. That would look good as fuck on the news. This was a great chance for them to be like, get the word out, 3,000 strong. I'm disappointed because I could have made, on Mondays, I usually make 300 to 400. It just was slow this morning. I mean, today was the first time in a long time I wasn't getting stacked pings on Uber and Lyft. Like, I actually had to wait for pings. All I'm saying is, like, this isn't, obviously, probably, the failed journalist probably going to be like, can you believe what Gio said? Can you believe? Yeah. No. If the article says you have a 3,000 strong group, there should have been 3,000 fucking people there. That's all I'm saying, right? If there's 3,000 people in the group, there should have been 3,000 people there picketing. And don't fucking honk your horns in support. That does nothing. What the fuck does honking a horn do? Nothing. He's a failed journalist. Holy shit, this guy's name is Driving with Dementia. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. I don't think you have I don't have a name for the people I don't, like, have a problem with. Okay, you honk your horn, but no, if you really wanted to support them, you would get out, you would park the car and picket. You would get out there and join the crowd. Damn, someone's car's fucked up sounding. Damn. That's all I'm saying is, like, you're Arnold bastard. I call everyone that. There wasn't I mean, I from what I saw on Dave's channel, it looked like I'll say 400. But then I mean, it could have been more, but from what it looked like to me, it definitely wasn't dozens of people. It was definitely hundreds, but it wasn't as much as, it wasn't 3,000. I could tell what 3,000 people looks like. Dave got killed in a protest? That's not funny. Why did I laugh at that? Why did I laugh? I mean, he showed up. I mean, he showed up. He was lending support his way, right? Obviously he's very popular in Los Angeles. I think Dave wears a hat because he's bald. He's got that big bald spot there, and he's a little embarrassed of it. Right, Dave? Right? Bald people should be proud to be. I'm going to be bald. I'm going to be a proud bald man. Be like Jason Statham. You can work around it. Oh, he was trying to get an interview? I didn't watch all of it. I was watching it between pings. Ghost Cab, I didn't see a number, anyone shouting. I would say it looked like 400. Dustin says 500, so I guess I could say I strongly support drivers getting carjacked in Chicago, right? No, come on. Everyone gets carjacked in Chicago. It's a rough city. Only 29 people strike today? Miklo. Well, Miklo, I don't know if you're trying to be cute or not, but that's a good... No, like, seriously, you could have parked your car 5 minutes away, taken a ride to the protest, tipped your driver, and be like, yo, man, if you want, there's a protest here. I know you're unhappy about the rate adjustment, the rate change. You know, why don't you park the car and join us for 20 minutes? We're going to have a news crew. You know, that's... I just had more organization in that sentence than they did all fucking day. Take an Uber Lyft out there. Hey guys. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna leave a tip right now. Why don't you come join us at this protest? You're only 44? Happy birthday. I don't know. Dustin says 500. It looked like 4 to me. But I mean, that's still decent, but only that's only what, 15% of what they said they had. I mean, I'm hearing now that there's a protest at LAX bum lot. Get some strippers over there. Nobody wants tacos. Get some strippers out there. That'll make the news. Yeah, Dustin, you're right. Everyone's got some stripper friends. Hey, Becky. Call up Chantal and Angel and Crystal and tell them to get over here at fucking at 4 p.m. We need a crowd. That's when you'll really hear horns for that one. All right, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna organize a strike in Chicago and show you how it's done. And I'm gonna need strippers. Lots of strippers. Couple strippers, couple midgets. What else do we need? We need the most ridiculous shit ever. Popeye's chicken, absolutely. It's got to be a fucking straight up. It's got to be like. No, but I mean, I understand the frustration. Not everyone can make money like we can in Chicago. I understand that completely. I really do. But it's got to be, there's ways to organize correctly. I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, no, dude, Chicago's a great city to do this in. Oh, fuck, I need gas. Shit. That's embarrassing. I don't like getting gas in the morning during the morning rush, but I'm probably going to need it tomorrow. But I mean, on the plus side, from what I saw in LA today, if they got news coverage, that's a good thing because that might help it grow, right? You need growth. That's the plus side. Later. You need engagement. You need people to see what you're doing, you know? And you got to hammer that fucking point home all the time because if you don't, people are going to lose interest. It's going to fade away quicker than you know? Don't get all excited for one protest in one day. It's got to be an ongoing effort. I'm done for the day. I'm done. I got my cat food, and I'm done. 2K probably won't be possible this week. I need new pants. I don't think flying cars are... Those are supposed to come out next year, right? I'm not seeing it happening. For my cat. My cat likes cat food. I like human food. It absolutely is hard to organize everyone, yes. Oh, yeah? Oh, good. I love cats. Mine's an adoptee, and she's a little monster. I'm keep on threatening to bring her back. Byron, I drop off at Wrigley. I never pick up at Wrigley. I got Leela some Whiskas, and turkey treats. From my lovely lady.
Relax there, man.
What the fuck was that? You guys hear that? I mean, some of these rates are going fucking low. I mean, I wish... Honestly, I mean, we could all agree that, like, in some of these major markets, I don't agree that every market should have these rates. But, like, Chicago, we should be getting $1 a mile. We really should. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, no, I heard a voice in my car too. I think in some major markets, Chicago, LA, Pittsburgh, Boston, I'd like definitely $1 a mile. I honestly think that's what we should be getting. But the problem is if you raise the rates too high, then I think I know what that was. Yeah, it's someone trying to talk to me in my... I think it's my walkie-talkie thing. Then, if you raise the rates too high, then you do kind of murder demand. You know what I'm saying? Did I kidnap a customer? Yeah, hey, shut up back there! I think I gave a ride to an Uber employee today. I mean, he had an Uber Polo and he was going to San Francisco. Dude, if they employed drivers, we would have some surge, limited surge. 104 miles. I have an accountant friend. If Uber employed drivers, so many problems will get fixed. If they actually had a legitimate council, if they had a legitimate council of drivers, not like these stupid little, you know, whatever they're fucking called. I don't even know. Those, whatever, those forums they have. If they do that, if they had legitimate drivers consulting on Uber Lyft and telling them how to fix things, so many shit would get fixed immediately. If we actually listened to them, if they actually listened to us, if they actually took the time to listen to us, so many things would change. If they put drivers in management positions, real drivers, so many things would change. I mean, you guys saw my video from yesterday. My rates, we get 64 cents a minute or a mile. I'm making $1.45 a mile for every mile I drive, period. It's not entirely about the rates, because if the rates went up, we'd probably lose surge. We'd probably get less surge. I mean, that's just being realistic. It'd be the summer slowdown. More people would hop on the app. They'd be trying to make that quick buck. Like, oh, it's $1 a mile? Hell yeah. That would make too much. No, I mean, a good portion of the Uber YouTubers don't fucking know what they're talking about. A very large segment of that population has no fucking clue. I said drivers, not YouTubers. Because how many YouTubers actually drive? I think that was a compliment. I don't fucking edit my videos. Very few of my videos are edited. There you go, Craigslist. I have to use the bathroom soon. You got to start somewhere, guys. I mean, I barely edited my first video in December. You don't have to edit videos to have a YouTube channel. I mean, when your channel gets larger, you kind of have to, but to start out, you don't need to do it. $2 a mile, summer slowdown all year. We'd be waiting 30 minutes of time for a ride, so I disagree with that. Oh my God. That's a weird profile name. You're absolutely right, rideshare. I mean, they said they're asking for 25 bucks an hour, right? I'm like, that's not totally unreasonable, but I just feel like that's an invitation for bum shit. Like, and then it'll turn into, oh, I want 25 bucks an hour. It'll turn into like, oh yeah, but I don't want to take any rides. I just want to make 25 bucks an hour. I only want airport rides. I only want short rides. Everyone, like, the demands are just gonna fucking, like, they're not gonna make sense. You want to get paid 25 bucks an hour. Are you willing to conform to what, like, okay, you're gonna have to take every ride. You're gonna have to keep your acceptance rate at 95%, and you're gonna have to keep your cancellation rate at 1%. And if your rating goes under 4.95, goodbye. That's what you're asking for. That's what scares me. You want minimum wage, get ready to be treated like a fucking employee. Or if you want 25 bucks an hour, are you going to be able to meet the requirements to make that money? I don't know. Uber and Lyft does not take money. That's still, you guys got to get rid of that. That's harmful mindset, harmful talk. Yeah, seriously. I mean, the guys in Chicago who make money, we're the ones that get it. We have to fucking grind for it. The ones who are complaining here in Chicago are the ones that do not grind. July and August are always slow in Chicago. That's unavoidable. I mean, I'm living as good as I want to live. I'm gonna take some badass vacations this year. I'm gonna start saving for retirement. Mugato. James Freeman, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. If that's the case, we wouldn't have a summer slowdown. You're applying what you think is true to every market in the country, and that's not the way it works. How did I go from making $2,000 a week in June to maybe $1,500 a week in July? In more time. Because more drivers think they can make quick money, and everyone makes less money. If you raise the rates too high, all the fucking bums are going to be like, oh my God, it's quick money. I can make $50 in one ride. Everyone's trying to get those rides. When everyone has the same fucking brilliant idea, we all get stuck shoveling shit. That's what happens. Everyone, yeah, that's what people want, is the quick money. Frederick, for me, I think $1.20 a mile to the passenger, $1 to the driver, and the minimum fare should be $7. That's the least you should make. Or, I mean, and also that's also if that's bringing back the commission-based system. So if the minimum fare was $7, if you had to go 3 blocks and you had to pay $7 for that ride, then Uber would keep like $1.40 of it, and we would keep the rest. That's fucking perfect. I think the problem is Uber and Lyft made these rides way too fucking cheap. And I do think a higher minimum fare would solve so many issues. Yeah, I'm not driving right now, so no. Yeah, Frank, it's more convenient to take an Uber than a fucking bus. That's what's turned into, is they tried competing with public transportation. Uber was fucking murder. Uber and Lyft were stacking money when they were trying to just wipe out the cab industry. And then they started they started losing money when they started competing with public transportation. If they raise the rates, would we get less rides? $2 a mile? That's way too, I think that's too much, guys. Honestly do. That's my opinion. Here comes the hate. That's my opinion. I personally think that's too high. One thing you should stop having more driver. You talking about driver cap? Anthony, I do 10 to 12 hours typically. Because Jamari, that's when they started lowering. That's when they lowered the rates too much, and that's when they lowered the minimum fares. Because I know in Chicago, the minimum fare for the longest time was $5, I think. It was over $5 for a long time. Now the minimum fare in Chicago is like $2.43. That's if someone's going like half a block away. We're only making $2.43. I think they should go back to the commission. They were stacking money, and then they just shot themselves in the foot. All right, and with that, I gotta wrap this up, guys. I gotta use the bathroom and feed my beautiful cat. So, hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I'm wondering how many fucking likes and dislikes I had on this one. I got 36 likes. I'm just, you know, it was 36 like if you protest or striked, and dislike if you didn't. So, obviously 37 people that were in here went on strike today. So I don't think I have any other videos planned for the immediate future. If anything crazy happens tomorrow, maybe I'll make a video. But until next time, guys, everyone, take care out there, all right?